It's Lisa from In2Balance Kinesiology. And at the moment, I'm standing in my usual clinic room where I would normally have you come in and we would be in person. But I wanted to explain to you how it works now that we can't be within a metre of each other. So to work with you with kinesiology, it becomes all about energy transfer, about physics and energy transfer. And it's so interesting, but I won't go into it right here, right now. But what we do is, firstly, it will be like any session. It'll be conversation. It will be getting to know each other, getting to understand what your stress is, what your problems are and what your dreams are. Finding a goal of how you want to be different, of what the goal of the actual session is for you. That's really important, so that the work of the session, of the balance, is all around easing the stress behind you reaching your goal, your desired life change, whatever that might be. So we over Zoom or Skype, we would talk and we would discover what it is and how you want to be different in your world, in your body, in your spirit, in your mind. So we would do that. Then what normally would be is that you would come and you would lie on the table, like it's a massage table, but lie on the work table. And I would then access your subconscious via using your muscles. And I often use this muscle here called the muscle here. And I would use your arm bent like this and I would ask you questions. And if your arm unlocked, that's an indication that what we were talking about or what I asked you was a stress. So if I would say to myself, I'm Lisa, it locks. If I say to myself, I'm Jennifer, well, that unlocks because it's not true, so it's stressful. And that's a very basic example, but that's kind of how it works. And so how we work then is, instead of you being here with me present and me using your muscles getting directly to your subconscious, I actually surrogate my muscle for yours. And how I set that up is that I set up an energetic link between you and I. And then I ask permission from you if I can use my muscle to replace your muscle. And if the answer is no, then there's got to be a reason why. And maybe we discover what that is. Now, sometimes in these remote sessions, after we chat and after we set out the goals, there can be a time where you decide that you actually don't want to be present. You don't have to keep on the Zoom. You don't have to keep watching. You can actually go off about your day. We can hang up. You can go off and do whatever you need to do, whether it's being at work or looking after the kids or having a sleep. And then I just do the work as I would normally, as if you were here. Or the second option is that you can stay on the line. We can stay in the Zoom or the Skype and you can watch what I'm doing. For example, with the goal, I would then find out, asking your subconscious which meridian is most affected by your stress, by your goal. What meridian is most stressed? Is it the lung meridian? Is that the lung meridian? It's the lung meridian. So then I would hold the points on me, and I might even hold them on as if you were here, as if you were lying on the table. And so that energetically transferred to you. I would do things like looking for acupressure points in exactly the same way. Which acupressure point is going to help you relieve that stress most? Which acupressure point has the most blockage or stagnation in it that will really help you to move that energy through? Same thing. Which meridian, which part of the body? Is it going to be your feet? Is it, say, the bladder meridian? Is it in your feet? Is it in your calf? The bladder meridian runs all the way from your feet, all the way up your back and all the way around. So it's the longest meridian. So that could be, we just find the acupressure point. Another part of the stress that we look at is we can look at things like what essence, flower essence could be useful in, what flower essence could be useful in, and I use bush flower essences and I use desert flower essences. But what essence could be used for you that would help de-stress, help inform what's happening underneath your stress and to help you de-stress that. And the way I would do that is that I would either put that on an acupressure point of me, or I'd simply put the bottle on the table in a particular position where that acupressure point is, or even just on where your belly is. And that is a great place to do that as well. So as the session goes on, more information builds, more, I would just simply ask you these questions. And then once some information has been gathered, once some energetic and frequency work has been collected, I would then ask permission to balance them all together. Now, once that has happened and I get your permission, and I would do this in whether you were here or not, ask permission to balance. And sometimes the answer is no, because there's not, all the information isn't here yet. So sometimes we need to find a little bit more information. It could be, we might need a card to pull that's more symbolic than anything else. We might need to find a hormone or a neurotransmitter. And I've got these little vials in here that can pull up neurotransmitters or hormones or vitamins that are affected by the way that you're stressed, the way your body is working with this stress. So it's all very exciting. It's fantastic the way that it can all build up into like pieces of the puzzle. And then I ask permission to balance. So if he says yes, how fantastic. I will find something that will bring all of the information together, bring all of the de-stressing together to create the ease, the flow that you're requiring. So being able to bring ease and calm to your nervous system, underlying the stress, underlying the goal that you want. So that's how we'll do work. And then at the end of the session, I would then I would give you back your energy and I would take mine back. So I would finish the surrogacy by the same way I got it, is just saying, I will give you, Jane, your muscle back. And have you got your muscle back? Yes, no. That would happen. And then I say, am I fully Lisa? And am I fully Lisa using my own muscle? Yes, no. That kind of just, so that's how we will then separate. At the end of each session, at the end of each appointment, I will then send you a PDF, an email with the PDFs of all the information that comes up, with the words and all the information that comes up. So there was no, it's not, some magic thing that you don't know what happens. I'll always send you the information of what you need. Sometimes you might need, you might want one of the essences, and then you can go online and buy that for yourself. Or if you're a local to around here, I could even make you up an essential oil and drop it in your letterbox, depending. So there's different ways we can do this. Or you can go and buy the essential oil, or you can go and buy the crystal that is going to be most effective for you in your stress. There's some simple ways that we can work together, and be in person but online. So it's the same work. It's the same work. It's the same you and me together, doing the work of your heart, doing the work of your life-changing, calmness creating, beautiful new goals that you want. You can contact me via email, lisa@intobalancekinesiology.com.au. You can look at my website, which is www.intobalancekinesiology.com.au. Lots more information on there, lots more videos as well. Or you can call me. I'm in Sydney, so please call me at Sydney time, 0411 361 730. Contact me, or I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram as well, of course. Have a look, see what you think. It will be an honour to work with you. It will be an honour to help you calm the overwhelm, to help you calm your mind, your body and spirit, and bring you into that true connection that will help you live the life that you really want. Thanks for listening. It's been great, and I really hope that you give remote kinesiology a go, because it is ever so powerful, ever so fabulous. Thanks a lot. See you later.